What's going on? I'm going to bring you guys the top 3 U.S. marijuana stocks to invest in. Now, everybody's going crazy about Canada just legalized marijuana on October 17th. We know about the Tilray, the Canopy Growth, the Aurora stock market. That's in Canada. And that's cool. They don't have the population the U.S. has. Now, we just had our midterm elections. Jeff Sessions just stepped down as Attorney General for the United States. He was one of the biggest opponents of legalization of marijuana. Donald Trump has also vowed to legalize it on a federal level in the United States after the midterm. So that's big. And then Donald Trump also said that he wants to allow the states to decide for themselves whether they want to legalize it or not. But understand this. We just had our midterm elections, and we had states just vote to legalize it. However, what you don't see on this map here is that Illinois, J.B. Pritzker just got elected governor, and he vowed to legalize marijuana on a recreational. It's already legalized on a medical level already. He just vowed to legalize it immediately when he's sworn in to legalize it. That's big. Why is that big? Because once the big states legalize, a lot of these smaller states are going to fall and just cave in and legalize it as well. They're seeing how everybody watched how Colorado profited big time from marijuana. So everybody else is going to fall in line. It's only a matter of time. Also, this is big because Mexico just ruled last week that it's unconstitutional to arrest for marijuana. They are also looking to legalize marijuana. I'm going to bring you guys that story in another video. However, this video, I do not want to make it some drawn out long video about each company, who they are, what they are, where they are, this, that, and the other. Like me, if you guys are anything like me, I want to know, should I invest now? I want to know when to invest. I want to know who to invest in. So that's why I'm going to bring you guys this. If you guys look at this map, you see the dark green is the ones that's currently legal recreational use. And the light green, which was voting in this midterm, of course, North Dakota did shoot it down. They did vote no. But however, if you look at everyone else voted yes. We got Missouri, Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio voted on it, Florida, Maine, and so pretty much you can see that we're pretty much going to go green all the way across the board. It's only a matter of time. So let me bring you guys the top 3 U.S. stocks to invest in. Now, I'm going to start with MedMen. And one of the reasons why I want to start with MedMen, because I'm going to tell you the 3. MedMen, Scott's Miracle-Gro, and MariMed. I'm going to start with MedMen because MedMen stock is right now anywhere from $4.50 to $7 trading right now. That's very much affordable for the average person. Some of these stocks that go like Canopy is already at $50, anywhere from 30, and then Tilray at $150. The average person, if you don't have $100,000 to invest, you can't afford 100 shares. And what's the purpose of buying 5 shares? Once you go invest, make sure you try to invest $500 and put it up. Put your money where your mouth is. And if you believe in these companies, put your money where your mouth is and buy $500 at least when you play. Spending $200 for a couple shares ain't gonna do anything. Even if it does go up, you profit a few pennies. So, MedMen. So that's one of the reasons it is affordable. It's not through the roof. Let me give you guys a little rundown on MedMen and why you should invest in this stock now. MedMen enterprise market cap of around $12 billion makes it at a distant second makes it at a distant second to Scotts Miracle-Gro. However, unlike Scotts, the company is a pure play marijuana stock. When it comes to cannabis retailers, MedMen stands head and shoulders above the pack. The company operates 19 cannabis retail locations in 4 states. MedMen's biggest presence is in California, where it runs 8 cannabis stores. Those California stores actually beat Apple and Tiffany in a key retail metric of sales per square foot. MedMen's success appears to be largely driven by location. Company stores are an ideal spot to maximize sales, but MedMen is busy trying to replicate its model outside of California as well. The company already operates stores in Nevada, New York, plans to expand to Florida and Massachusetts. MedMen also partnered with Kronos Group to launch retail cannabis stores in Canada. So MedMen is a very good one. They also, I just read something about them buying dispensaries in Arizona. So now they are expanding dramatically right now, and with the legalizations of a few more states legalizing marijuana, you can bet MedMen will be one of those key players. Something about stocks and marijuana stocks, for those of you just getting into it, what I want you guys to understand is that just like what marijuana stock is going to do, the big players are going to expand everywhere. They're going to take all the money, all the dispensaries, and they're going to expand everywhere. So the key players you want to concentrate on. A lot of people think that just buying any marijuana stock is okay because it's marijuana stock. It's about to be legal everywhere, and how can you miss? Yes, you can miss. You got to be very careful. So MedMen is one of them. Okay, so the second one I want to bring you guys is MariMed, M-A-R-I-M-E-D, MariMed, and it goes with the number MRMD. Now, the United States stock market, all say OTC, over the counter. Reason being, it is not federally legal here on a federal level, so it has to be the OTC. Until Trump does make that flip, we will see it as over the counter. However, okay, so let me give you a rundown of this. Now, this stock is at $4.87 normally. Anywhere from $3 to $6, you'll find this stock now. They actually are like the number 3 on the list. I'm doing number 2, number 3, because Scotts Miracle-Gro is already at $76. And for the average person, if you don't have $10,000 to invest right away, you're kind of like, So if you're like me, and you have $500 to invest just that at a time, you're kind of looking at some of these. All right, so let me give you a rundown. MariMed takes the number 3 spot among U.S. marijuana stocks with a market cap of nearly $600 million. The company hasn't been big for too long, though. MariMed ranked the best performing marijuana stock in the first half of 2018 and has racked up a year-to-date gain of more than 340%. The company has its fingers in several aspects of the U.S. marijuana industry. Its core businesses so far has been providing professional management service to marijuana growers. MariMed helps consumers obtain state license and also operates cannabis production facilities and leases for those facilities to its customers. MariMed doesn't work behind the scenes, though. The company markets several of its own brands of cannabis products, including cannabis concentrates, edibles, extracts, flowers, and vape pens. For now, MariMed focuses on 5 states: Delaware, Illinois, Nevada, Maryland, and Massachusetts. However, the company plans to move to Florida, Michigan, Ohio, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania in the near future. 2 of those states, Florida and Michigan, are expected to have cannabis markets topping $1 billion sales annually by 2022. It's bigger than necessarily better. There are many other marijuana stocks targeting U.S. Market that are similar to Scotts Miracle-Gro, MedMen, and MariMed. Alright, so there you have it. The number one that they're calling number one. Now, Scotts Miracle-Gro, of course, is like for weed, pesticides, stuff like that. I didn't name that right away. It's at $76. So now here's Scotts Miracle-Gro. Scotts Miracle-Gro. Yes, Scotts Miracle-Gro grows over 90% of its revenue from customers' lawn and garden products that have nothing to do with marijuana. However, Scotts Hawthorne Gardens also is the top provider solutions of cannabis growers, and it's counting on the marijuana market to drive sales much higher in the future. With the market cap of $4.4 billion, Scotts Miracle-Gro easily ranks at the largest marijuana stock targeting the U.S. Scott markets the lion's share of its marijuana-related revenue in California. That's not surprising, considering the state is currently the largest marijuana market in the U.S. and in the world. The company's Hawthorne subsidies and has underperformed in 2018, though, as a result of the problematic launch of recreational marijuana market in California. As you see, these guys, and you're going to also see a lot of big companies buy up and jump into the marijuana, medical marijuana, and recreational marijuana trade. It's a lot of money, so you're going to see a lot of big companies. You're going to see Amazon, Coca-Cola. A lot of these big companies are going to target, and what they're going to do is buy the biggest dispensary. They're going to buy the biggest. If you already got it, then if they can afford to buy you out, then they're just going to do that. They're not going to compete with you if they can afford to just buy you out. So that's why it's important to buy some of these, the best, but affordable. And that's what I wanted to bring you guys. Affordable, the best and affordable. MedMen and MariMed MRMD, they are $4 and $5. Now's a good time to buy those particular stocks, because what they're doing is they're putting more money up into expanding, and by them expanding, right now they're having more cost than profit. So that's why you see their prices at $4 and $5. You can see MariMed is looking to expand in several other states. Delaware, Illinois, which Illinois is getting ready to legalize it. So that's going to be the key. Who are those major players in those big cities? Those big cities are going to bring big money. You see, California is already racking up the most profit because it has the most people. Chicago, Illinois. Who are going to be the major players? If MariMed already has a foot here, and whoever corners the market here in Chicago is also going to do very well. But the United States stock market is going to do very well in recreational marijuana and medical marijuana. But the key is when Trump announces it, those prices, as soon as he announces it, everybody's going to go to the stock market and buy. So at that point, it can be possibly too late. So you definitely want to grab some MedMen and MariMed as soon as possible. Scotts, if you can afford it, there'll be a good sale, good buy, because if you buy it, you can see that some of these big players with big money to spend, they're already getting their foot in, and they're going to pretty much make you a lot of money if you can afford it. So anyway, I wanted to bring you guys that because all the hype has been in Canada, because Canada legalized it. I'm going to bring you guys my top three of California stocks. Also, before you buy, make sure you research. Jump on Google. Type in top 3 U.S. marijuana stocks to buy, like I did. Research. Also, go on TD Ameritrade and research the news. What did they buy? How are they expanding? What's the future? Why are their stock at this price? You want to know these type of things. You want to research as much as possible so that you can understand what you're getting into. Anyway, like, share. Let me know what you think about this video. Subscribe to my Twitter channel. Peace.